With this new moon mission afoot, let me ask you a question. How many layers of the onion are you willing to peel back? Are you just a surface level kind of person? You don't even want to smell that onion, so you buy the mainstream narrative and you just fully accept we went, of course. Why would they lie? Or maybe you cut into that first layer, but you don't like the feeling of tears. So you stop that first layer and you believe their implanted narrative in case you go digging that, yeah, of course they faked it, but it was to win the space race. They had to do it. They had to beat the Russians. Or maybe, just maybe, you're like me, and it doesn't matter how painful it is to get to that center. You're going to seek truth. And you know they didn't fake it to win some imaginary space race, but they faked it to provide you with this picture to propagate where we live. Because if they could provide you a fake picture of a blue marble out in darkness of space, well, they can keep your mind in the bubble of thinking you're an evolved chimp spinning on a ball in endless nonsense. And well, I'm going to prove it to you that they layer their lies so you don't get to the truth, and I'm going to prove it in one of the most unlikely of ways. With this guy right here. His name is Chris Cornell, and he was the star of Soundgarden. And well, the mainstream narrative is that he did that to himself. But in case you go digging, they provided a layer for you to get stuck at. And like I said, they create the conspiracy for you to believe. So if you go digging, instead of thinking that they did this to themselves, well, you think that they were trying to expose some sort of child trafficking and they were taken out. And do you know why they do this and create this so you get stuck there? So you don't find that center layer of the onion to know the truth. The truth that Chris Cornell isn't gone at all. He's just getting you to worship him as Jesus now. That's Jonathan Rumi from the show The Chosen. And you can think this is ridiculous all you want, but give me 20 more seconds. Because Jonathan, this poor guy, is not very good at technology, and he accidentally zoomed in on his teeth. So you know what I had the foresight to do is compare Jonathan's teeth to Chris Cornell's teeth. And do you see the exact arrangement? Dental records literally prove identity. But it's not just the teeth. I took it upon myself to find a shirtless picture of old Jonathan Rumi, and well, I noticed some things very similar to Chris Cornell, like the exact same mole on the exact same spot on their right forearm. When you scroll over just inside of the armpit, well, you can notice the exact same mole again, right in the exact same place on those two. What a coincidence. Oh, and I'm not done because they also just have the exact same 1, 2, 3 little birthmarks right above their eyebrow. You see those? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. These are his new head, so they tried to make them a little less obvious. Oh, and his little buddy, Chester Bennington, who has the exact same fake narrative, fake conspiracy, real story, he's alive. Yeah, he's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, aka Tom Holland now. Funny how Chester and Tom have the exact same 2 blemishes in the exact same spot. Oh, and they just happen to have the exact same little curl in their eyebrow as well. Right there and right there. Oh, and on their faces too. And then you'll see there's 1, 2, 1, 2, kind of like those 1, 2, 1, 2. Wow, what a coincidence. Could you imagine the coincidence that would have to be taking place? And there's that little curl in his eyebrow again, the exact same. And they just happen to smile and laugh and adjust in their seats the exact same way. You're being lied to, my friends, on a scale that most of you can't even comprehend. And I'm just over here trying to help you see through their Masonic, Luciferian, fallen angel lies. But maybe you're more comfortable living in their fabricated world, thinking you're an evolved chimp spinning on a ball in endless space. But I will tell you something. When I thought I lived there, I had fear in my life. And now I'm fearless because I know I'm a spiritual being created by a heavenly Father, and we live in a heavenly spiritual realm, not a spinning ball. Or maybe you like being told what to believe. It's easy. Well, you can have that, you and Lloyd Christmas.
No way! That's great! We landed on the moon!
But not this guy. I'll choose the center of the onion every time. And when that scene from Dumb and Dumber, it was mocking you, kind of like these four astronauts are marking you. Reed Whiz Man, Victor Glove, her, Christian Koch, and Jeremy Hansen. Cool names, guys. But of course, all this for entertainment purposes. I'm sure we faked it to win the space race, and Chris and Chester definitely were taken out because they were trying to expose child trafficking. Kind of like the Epstein files are real. Entertainment only.